Hello and welcome to the conclusion of the 2019 Utah Open presented by Lucky Disc Golf. We have coverage today from JomezPro, and that is provided by UDisc and PDGA. You got Germinate commentary. Excuse me, I was going to say Big Perm or Perky Jerky or one of the funny ones that people are coming out with, but no, we got Germinate commentary, Jeremy Koling and Nate Perkins. And look at this front nine, Matt Bell clean.
We have a battle. Within one stroke, 9 holes to go.
And look at that, man. Look at the front nine with these chase card guys. Chandler Fry, who's only one stroke behind the lead starting the round. He's tied for second place, only one stroke back. Calvin Heimberg putting on a display, 7 down through the front nine, just absolutely shredding the course to pieces. He's trying to come at the title from the chase card. It is
third card.
Third card.
Yeah, we're on the third card.
Oh my goodness gracious. The third card assassin. That is a rare thing in the sport of disc golf. Hole 10 is a par 4, 598 feet. Players are trying to get as close to this Mando as they can off the tee. Ricky's the only player we've seen that actually had like a look.
Yeah, we saw him like putting almost.
And this is far.
Yeah.
Not as far as round 2, and the angle's not going to be as good because he's hyzered left and short.
But yeah, he's going to have a little pitch, though. He's still got the good angle.
Oh, yeah.
Presnell going force off the tee right here. Good line.
Yeah, and Presnell's one of those players that has a lot of sneaky distance. Former soccer player, very athletic.
Yeah, his footwork's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
The way that he slides into his shot.
He used to play with indoor soccer shoes. I don't think he does that anymore. And look at Matt Bell putting a nice move on this one. He's got a little
hurricane.
Anheuser. Oh, it's actually come up quite a bit short. That's going to leave he's going to have to throw something with a little stability, overstability to try to get through that gap. That's not the best angle to really see what the player has left. It's kind of tight.
Got to miss that.
Oh, no. And Justin really needs to get some birdies going right now. If he wants to stay,
going to be out of position.
Yeah. And this is where the score can get high real quick. If he doesn't.
Is that's like a half layup, half attack? Okay, so maybe just full layup? Is he going to be able to
I don't know. And here you can really see the basket's really far left from where Matt's drive landed. But look at that shot. Yes.
Perfectly executed hyzer through the double Mando.
Matt is on fire. And Presnell's through the mandatory.
So Ricky obstructed plenty of distance.
Yeah. Just a tap in for 3 for Rick. Makes the hole so much easier if you can throw. And look at the angle.
He really pinched himself.
Yeah, this is a perfect shot right there of what was left. And really, that's about as good as you can do. I think barring like maybe a cut roller.
This par.
Oh, and that is
a little left.
Drop him 2 more strokes back. So he's going to be 6 behind with only 8 holes to go. I think
that's when you really start questioning whether you can still take it, Sure that he's been thinking that this has been his tournament.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean,
starting to slip away.
A couple miles down the road from this course. And, I'm sure he's been very excited about, A, this event, and B, the 2020 World Championships coming up next year. But it doesn't completely take him out of it, and there's still plenty of holes left to fight, and Ricky and Matt Bell able to pick up the birdies there to kind of separate from the card a little bit. Hole 11. Yeah, par 3, 328 feet. The play is most likely a big hyzer, but it's kind of playing the Plinko odds here. You don't really know what the most suitable line is. It's kind of a throw and hope for the hyzer line just because there's so many trees, but it is playing the percentages is the best route there is.
I think so. That looks a little wide, a little low even.
Looks
But
perfect.
it's perfect.
It looks perfect.
And that just goes to show you, you know.
That is the route. Unless you have a thumber. I think thumber's the play if you have it. Because you can keep it straight in line and go over
less
everything.
trees to navigate with.
Mm-hmm. Matt Bell over those logs there. That's going to be just inside the circle. That's a great drive. Presnell with a similar looking
Gotta
line.
miss that one.
And
Yeah, gets
Presnell
through.
inside the circle there. Great drive so far.
Got a little love.
Mm-hmm. We'll do a little bit higher.
He's got a swing.
And I did not see that fall, did you?
Yeah, just outside the circle. It looks like
Okay.
he's going to have to putt around that log.
Oh, yeah. And that log.
Great footing for his spin putt. Oh, no.
Gosh.
Just right enough to be pushed out by that Prodigy basket.
I think that's going to get pushed out on most all baskets. Presnell right down the middle. That's going to stay in every time. Great putt there. Great birdie.
Bell, 15-footer for another birdie.
Just plugging away right now. Just doing work today. And cool guy Ricky Wysocki with the backwards hat picks up the birdie.
There's still just one back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's had a
Yeah.
pretty shaky first 11
Yeah, just
holes.
not very Ricky-like, and then he's right there.
Still could
in
win the
title.
tournament. Yeah.
Like, yeah, probably will. Like, that's just the way he is. He just hangs around. Next thing you know, oh, he's won, you know. But there's still this hole to contend with.
This is the tightest hole on the course.
Mm-hmm. This one's tough.
4-foot gap on the left, 3-foot gap on the right, and then once you navigate that first gap, you have another 2 gaps to contend with, and then you have a late log that can keep you at circle's edge.
And Ricky having to push that right side edge.
And that's bogey land over there on the left. He's got no angle to the pin. He's got a lot of trees to navigate.
Matt.
It's the hyzer.
Oh,
wow.
that is such a huge advantage. To get anywhere near that log off the tee is big time primo.
So he's putting for birdie when Ricky's going to have a tough up and down for par.
And Andrews made the dreaded mistake of throwing right down the middle because those trees are squarely in the middle.
No, you really have to pick a side on this one. And it's hard to choose that left side because it's so skinny and there's early trees too.
Yeah. And, I mean, you can hear the crowd appreciating a drive that's within 80 feet of the pin. And that's how tough this
Wow,
is.
Andrew has nothing. He's looking sky high with a forehand, just praying that this one gets up for a look. I couldn't tell, but it actually looked like a decent line.
It just dropped there.
Was that a disc falling?
Yeah, that was his disc falling.
Ricky also does not have much. Taking the pig.
I would say he might be number one in the world at that kind of shot.
Wow. I mean, it's hard to
He scrambles in the woods better than any player I've ever played with, and that's like he's never out of it because of that. He doesn't make big mistakes. He gets up and down.
It was a beautiful line. I mean,
Perfect.
He's having no trouble after the switch with that shot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Pro Pig has suited his game so nice.
It's just so different from the Harp. You know?
Yeah, it
You
is.
would think that he would struggle because it's not as stable and
No, I think it's more overstable.
other than the Harp.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Wow.
Matt Bell, folks. If you don't know, now you know. This dude is just ripping.
Look at that focus. Look at his extension.
Yeah. Not even,
Knows
just
it.
like a little, hey, it was a good putt, I guess, but I'm going to go get my disc out of the basket.
He's
now.
dialed. That's 3 in a row from Matt on some tricky holes.
Presnell just is going to drop a double bogey here. That is a heartbreaker. If his run at the title wasn't over before, it is now. It's going to put him 8 strokes back.
Yeah, Justin's 8 strokes back. Andrew's 8 strokes back. Ricky's 2 back.
I'd say the battle is on this card, but really the battle is with Calvin Heimberg, with Chandler Fry.
Yeah.
You know, with these guys from second and third card. I mean, it was all so close going into this round. man, there's just no way to know what's going to happen on these last 5-6 holes.
Yeah.
Moving on to hole 12.
215 feet.
13, actually.
It's really the only play I've seen is a little force over Anheuser. We're going to see a new play, though. Matt's going putter. He's going high, little stall shot.
Try like a little helicopter.
It's
It's kind of helicoptering down. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
He's parked.
Ow. I haven't seen. Have you seen that line?
No.
This is the only line we've really seen here.
This is a kind of flex shot here. And Ricky's going with the Sexton Firebird. Ricky's got
a little too much angle. He's going to have a tester putt on this short.
That's kind of like a Ricky putt, though. I feel like I could
circle's edge with a little straddle, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I've seen him hit harder putts.
You've seen him hit every putt possible on tour. Andrew also going with the high stall shot. Oh, man.
Man, honestly, I thought that one looked even better than Matt's, but they're both right there in the circle. And Ricky, 41 feet. This is a big putt right here.
Wow.
No surprise.
Wow. Look how high. Doesn't even... Loves it. Knows what it means.
Yeah, because, I mean, you're coming down to the end of the tournament. He knows every one of these strokes is so important, especially when he's trailing by 2 strokes going into this hole by Matt. And Matt's already parked. You can't go down 3 with that few holes.
No, you
can't have any chance. Boom. Nice.
Hey everyone, we've updated our Patreon page. If you're a current member, you need to go in and sign up for one of the new tiers that we have so that you can be eligible for exclusive giveaways and videos. It doesn't do it automatically, so go to patreon.com/JomezPro and update your membership. Thank you.
All right, hole 14, one of the trickiest holes you're going to ever play. Super low ceiling drive. Drives need to get it right about here.
Right there. Landing zone to go.
And I don't really know.
Maybe?
The second shot is the really tricky one because the hole that you see is covered with leaves and sticks and brush, and it's like I don't really know where the optimal second shot goes through. And Matt Bell has laced this nice and low, big skip.
Further left, it gets the better.
And I think that's going to be right in that optimal landing zone that we were talking about on the flyover.
Yeah, because the landing zone is so small because the gap high is you can only hit it from so many different angles.
Right. And Ricky has laced this one as well. Might be a little further than Matt's, but still in a really good spot. Justin's a little bit high. That's going to catch this early tree, and that's almost. I don't want to say it's an instant bogey, but it's almost an instant bogey. It's
it
so
takes
hard.
2 great position shots from there to get up and down.
Andrew laces. Beautiful.
Wow.
And that's maybe he's
So far
outdriven the landing zone. We're really going to have to see when he gets up there what he's left with.
Yeah, he's going to have a tight little approach. And this one's dangerous because
he's
if
going for
it's
it.
That 2... What?
Oh, my gosh.
From the tree?
He's got a putt.
That was insane, Justin. I mean...
That's the best shot we've seen today, I think.
I think so, too, because if you're not far enough, there's an OB creek right there, which we saw Ricky land in round 2.
And look where Ricky has just gone. With no angle to throw the backhand, he has to go sidearm. And look at this shot from Matt. Oh, Matt has... But look at that. Matt has got a putt from 25 feet.
Wow.
26 feet.
For another stroke. For his 5th birdie in a row.
Yeah, plugging away. Presnell. He's got the unlucky disc golf sign in the way.
Yeah, the angle is so tough because his hyzer, it needed to push forward, but he pushed too forward into the long shul.
I can't believe that.
Is he going to do it? Oh, my gosh.
I just can't even believe that he had even a look.
I mean, we're laying up short, correct? Up the creek?
Yeah, he's through that 450 feet.
On a low laser.
That was impressive.
So this is Presnell for birdie from 50.
Yeah, the sign is not in the way. Presnell unable to connect in the birdie, but man, all 4 players with putts for birdies on this hole. It's averaging 0.35 over par. And Matt Bell, folks.
5th birdie in a row. He's up 3. He's feeling it.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you know that there's nothing that anyone can do to take the title from you if you just continue to do your thing.
Yeah, I mean,
he has the separation.
Yeah.
He has the separation, and hole 18 is the easiest hole in the course. So you know that if you can, and no one's going to birdie hole 17 for the most part. So you know that if you get through 15 and 16 well, you're going to win the tournament.
And Ricky knows it. Did you see that?
Yep.
Did you see that expression?
That was kind of the concession. He kind of knows what's in front of him.
Yeah.
If he doesn't birdie,
what can I do?
Hole 15 here, then his chances are gone.
Yeah.
And speaking of 15, it's a 313-foot straight shot, just through that double V gap right there, and then through that V gap, and then one more V gap up there on the green, and then you've got an elevated basket. Incredibly tricky hole. Very cool looking shot from the tee box.
It's a little turned over.
If this continues to go through, then
there, he's gonna have a
wow. Oh, he's
he's within 30 circle.
That did not look like a shot.
No,
that
it didn't.
Was going to get inside the circle.
And this does though.
But if that's going to hit something.
Man, this shot was certainly
certainly
better.
When you have so many tightly congested small trees, you're going to see a lot of that. Where a shot that doesn't look so great gets through, and the shot that looks pretty good doesn't.
And when they're late in the fairway, too. When it's early in the fairway, you can kind of pick and choose those gaps. But when it's late, like, what can you do?
Right.
You have to make the first one, the second one, but it's hard to really pick it out so far away. Andrew throwing a drone right there.
And he knew. He's been throwing that drone since he was sponsored by Ace Run. He's been loving that disc for a long, long time.
This is a must-make from 45 feet.
Oh, and look at the thing he hit up in the tree. You can see it.
Down.
You can see the limb moving. He loved it out of his hand. What are we seeing right now?
Extension, gets that back leg up.
This dude doesn't worry about winning the tournament. He's worried about setting course records.
6th birdie in a row on, I would say, the toughest stretch on the course.
Yeah, I mean, the course record's 8 down, right?
I think so, yes. Set yesterday by Andrew.
And he's got 6 birdies in a row. He's 7 down in the last 9 holes.
He's on one.
He's 10 down through the round. It's incredible.
Yeah,
and
he wants it.
Rick knows right there. I mean, he's 4 strokes back with 3 holes to go. This is the Matt Bell show, folks. It's his to lose at this point.
And did I hear you say that this would make your dream 18?
I think it might. I mean, you got to bring the mountains. You got to bring the Wasatch with it, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, but as it is, I would say either this hole. Another thing I was thinking is put the basket on the other side of the river and leave this island.
Oh, yeah?
And a little 2-shot hole that you could drive from the tee would be a really sweet thing.
Whoa, and the layup is an island layup?
Yeah.
It'd be gnarly.
And Matt Bell just needs to get this thing inbounds, and he can just go ahead and take that Grip6 title belt with him home. That is inbounds.
How much this thing's fluttering out of his hand? It just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Straightens out.
And the play I like about that is that was high installed and not like a low-driven shot. So when it hit the ground, it didn't have that funky forward action roll that we're going to see a lot of. That you see a lot of drives get. Like I'm scared that this might have that. Oh, no! Justin has hit soft on the grass, and he's made the island safely. And Rick teeing off well back from the front edge of the tee box with the Sexton Firebird. A little backwards bounce back. 3 successfully on the green here.
Going straight at it. It's good.
Needs to
settle.
Wow. And that's the only time we've seen all. I haven't seen 4 safe drives in this hole yet in the tournament.
Yeah, yesterday we only saw 1.
Beautiful shot with the putter. Oh, was there a little double follow flight with
sweet.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Nice. not
little sigh
Justin's,
of relief right there.
not his best round, but man, it's good to see that he's having fun, enjoying the home crowd. They love him.
Yeah, he's got a smile on his face, as
Yeah.
he should, man.
Yeah,
Playing on Jomez for his second round in a row.
Back-to-back birdies.
Is that 7 in a row? It's amazing on a wooded course like this.
It's amazing on any course, but out here, I would not have ever thought that I would ever look down at the previous 9 holes and see 8 birdies.
I mean, you got 10, 11, 12, a skinny 12, 14, that par 4.
And the star frame, and they put in the star graphic. I asked, I said, please put in a sparkly star graphic, and they did it. That's why Jomez is my favorite.
Oh yeah, Jerm. That's why you're my favorite, because you're a big old kid. Love it, dude.
17. Yeah, that's a term of endearment. 490-foot par 3-ish.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's a par 4.
I want to see someone get to the pin on this.
Legend has it that Joel Freeman put it arm's reach away from the basket in a practice shot, but that was a practice shot. This is a tournament. This is different. Matt Bell, folks, not going to get 8 straight birdies.
Who knows, man? I mean, you can throw it in, dude. At this point, who knows?
Bilodeau is surprising me with so many different facets of his game.
That forehand is like 400 plus on pure hyzer.
The guy rips the disc, man.
Yeah.
He's really a fun player to watch. And Rick trying to go for something. The inside line there is the only way I think you can get to the pin. And look at this. Clean all the way up to the house, and he might have the house in the way.
That would be really unfortunate.
Yeah, that would be.
This is on a great line. Keep going. Oh, folks, that could have been the one.
Mm-hmm.
That was turning over.
Yeah, you really have to force over that driver.
He's in a tricky spot right here. It's going to be 50 feet with a lot in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Hyzer.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Well done from the pretzel.
Good dough.
That was a crunchy, salty shot.
Get in.
Justin Bilodeau trying to go for the only
The
2 on this hole.
Oh, and he goes vertical. Wow. That was not an easy shot. No. To get that one to land and not roll away.
Yep.
That was going high. To try and get. Oh, almost drops it in.
Keep going, he said. he's greedy, man. He wants everything.
Uh-huh.
And why not, man? When you're on one like this, it's just like such a euphoric feeling. You just out of your hand, you don't think it's even possible to not throw a perfect shot. And it's like when you find that feeling, you just want to capture it up, put it in the bottle, maybe put it in some sort of liquid, drink it later. It's just so hard. You don't. Oh no, the dejection of the bogey. I think he's feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, he is.
He's got some separation going into hole 18. The easiest hole on the course, averaging 3.26 on a par 4. So basically a must birdie. Play is just throw drive through these trees, get through somehow. If you can get up to the road, great. If not, it's still pretty easy up and down pitch to this basket. Going through the gnat forest, as I noticed yesterday for the first time, and it is a
highway of gnats.
It is. It sounds like a constant highway. And Justin,
and that's really the only miss right there. It's just like catching one of those trees and then maybe not getting up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
wow. I was fearful that somebody would hit a tree and come back in the water, but those trees are far enough off the edge that I think that
I don't even think it's possible.
You'd have to roll back. You couldn't just bounce back, I don't think. And oh, look at that drive from Andrew. That's crushed. Across the road is sweet. Kind of surprised to see Ricky not go over the top.
Yeah.
I heard he was doing that in practice.
So vertical.
I did it yesterday and got across the road.
You went vertical? You went above it?
I just, I was like, I'm in 13th place, so what do I care? I just tried it, and it was fun.
Nice.
It worked out.
You had fun on that one, man.
I did have fun. And Rick, a nice shot here from that rock. Look at that, man. Almost makes it.
Beautiful.
Bilodeau going with a putter here.
You know what putter that is? Is that the Indy?
I think it's the
new
Indy.
stable one.
I think it's the Indy. That's
Nice.
the disc that all the MVP players love.
It's a good one.
And Bell trying to go off with a little walk off, but he's going to have a little.
So good though to have a literal tap in for the A-tier win.
And Andrew's still battling for position here. He's got to make this. Let's get the 13 under par. And it's high and it's in. Good event for Andrew.
Yeah, I mean, he struggled a little bit during that front nine, but he got back to 3 under par, which is a respectable number on this course. Only because that's what we shot.
And Ricky and Justin also in for his 3 down.
And a great tournament from Justin Bilodeau. I mean, definitely one of his highlight tournaments of his career. Yes,
But
look at that
the
smile,
highlight
folks.
round, man. No pars in the final 9 holes.
Dude, he shot up, what did he shoot, 11? 11 under par. Matt Bell, ladies and gentlemen. Team Primal, sponsored by DGA.
It's over. That's right. It is
Showing the
over.
Greg Barsby love, giving the basket a hug right there.
Yeah. Going back to many past champions of beautiful Ogden, Utah, Wasatch Mountains, 2019 Utah Open. Here are the final results. Ricky Wysocki maintains the 2nd place. Chandler Fry jumping up to 3rd place.
Great tournament from Chandler.
Alex Russell.
10 down.
10 down. Jumping up high. Calvin Heimberg struggled in the back 9. He was looking like he was a contender for a little while, but he'll have to settle for a top 5 finish. And once again, those Grip6 custom wrestling belts. Such a beautiful trophy. Such a beautiful view. Thanks for watching. Please click the logo to subscribe.
Thank you for having me. This was an awesome experience.
It's awesome having you in here. We'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in and joining us for the 2019 Utah Open, the inaugural Germinate commentary team.
Yeah.
We had a great time bringing you all the action from here in Ogden, Utah. Like and subscribe and comment on the front 9 if you want to win this amazing package from Grip6.
Guys, thanks so much for having me on the commentary. Really loved it. Like, subscribe, and comment for your chance to win the JomezPro Grip6 package.
That's back 9. This is front 9. We'll catch you guys at Santa Cruz for the Masters Cup in a couple weeks.
Later.